Hi, it's Sarita here. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to show you how I went through the creative process with this layout and how it all came about. So it started with needing to make and cut out of my Cricut. I needed to make 4 of these overlays for this card in the Gold Rush color. So I could get 4 out of 1 piece of paper, and I prepped quite a few of these because they were for my open house. So knowing me, when I have leftovers, I never just see it for what it is, I always see what it can be. And so I was left with these. And looking at it, I was really intrigued, and I thought it really looked familiar. And so I grabbed my Reflections book. Now, you may have this very book and you may not really ever even use it because it has very simple patterns and layouts for very simple scrapbooking. But when you're working with photos that are already printed out, I say go for it because it works really well. So I turned to this page and it said bottom border photo focus or something like that. Yeah, that's what it said. And so if you look, it has, what does it have? It has 4 blocks for 4 photos, and then it has space on the side. And so I was like, okay, I was gonna go along those lines. And so that's kind of what I thought about when I was making this layout, although it didn't turn out like this at all. But again, that's part of this creative process. So I had that, and then what I decided to do was I decided to go in from the back side. So obviously I needed to fill this in, and I wanted to make it stronger. So I just started laying my strips across, and then those provided my photo mats for me to lay my photos on top of. So can you see that? And so what's really great about that is that I was able to add all of the colors that were in the photos, and I loved the blue in there. It's our Pacifica blue, actually, is what I matched it up to be, which is not the same blue that is in the paper pack that this came from, which is the Sarita paper, and that has more of an outdoor denim. But I liked the Pacifica blue, so I went with that. So you can kind of see then how it all just built up. And then I layered everything, and then I needed something to decorate this bottom part, but part of it was going to be covering up the photo. So what I did is I cut out one of the overlays from the new Artbooking cartridge, and I think it turned out really great. And I love the way that it even added a little border when I stuck and tucked that photo in there like that. And then what I did for my title is I cut these out from the Cricut Artbooking cartridge because the stamp set is also included with it, so why not? And thankfully, and I often say this, is that close to my heart is like Garanimals, is that everything just matches and coordinates. And so I had the inks that I needed, even though I didn't quite have all of the same papers that came from like one paper pack. So I did Who Knew, Determination, Could Be, Too Much Fun, and the Too Much Fun is actually on the Artbooking stamp set and the cartridge. And then this, the way that I did my journaling, is from one of my most favorite little alphabet sets that we have. It's just adorable. It's adorable and it's easy, and seriously, this whole stamp set is only $9.95. So it has really become a staple in my crafting, when I make little gifts, when I make cards, when I put people's names on envelopes and things like that. So this is a good one. It's our typewriter alphabet, and it's a good one to invest in. That's just my little note there. And then this word determination, what I did is I cut that out on the Cricut. Again, it's our Artbooking cartridge. This font is amazing. I love it so much. And I love it even more when you can weld it together, which I was easily able to do with the Cricut Craft Room. So you can kind of see how it all pulled together quite nicely. I was really excited. I was even very excited to use the Sarita paper in a different way because this just focuses on the cotton candy pink color and the Gold Rush. And so the pink that I brought in was the Hollyhock. So again, it's just nice that you have shades of the same color, and so you're able to really coordinate and put it all together quite well. So that was my creative process. And sometimes that's what I like to do. I just like to pick something up. I like to see it in a different way. And then I think, how can I use this? And so I have a ton more photos, as I'm sure you do. So I hope you'll join me again on my creative journey. Have a great day.